Hi Blender Besties, I am back with another beautiful kit for you. Today we are doing Soft Sea Foam and Poppy Parade in your kit this month. Let me show you what I came up with. So with Poppy Parade, you knew we were going to be coloring some poppy flowers. So look at the coloring on these. Gorgeous, huh? So in your kit, you will get all the materials to make those 2 cards. You're going to get your blender pens, of course. You're going to get 2 of these bunches of poppies, 2 poppies in a vase, and then a bonus coloring sheet, your poppies in a basket. So I can't wait another second. I'm gonna flip down to the mat and we're gonna get coloring. All set up. So you can see my pre-made example, and we have our first coloring sheet where we're just gonna do the flowers, and then we're gonna trim around and put them on our card front. A very simple palette this time. I have light old olive, I have the soft sea foam, I have the Poppy Parade, I grabbed the peach pie, light lemon lolly, the daffodil delight, and the bronze marker. Also, I have our blender pen just in case we need to clean it up or lighten anything. I always like to have that on hand. Another thing I just want to address real quick is I tried a different paper. I got a recommendation on this paper, and they said it's very smooth and the alcohol markers really take to it. It makes it very vibrant, makes your colors and your work pop off the page. I don't disagree with any of that. However, it's kind of thin for card making in my opinion. If you were to put liquid glue on the back of this, you're gonna see puckers. So when we go into the card making, I will suggest that you use dry adhesive like a tape runner on your image, or you could use some dimensionals to pop up that layer, but you don't want to use liquid glue. So I'll remind you about that later though. Let's get into it. We're going to start with our leaves. And I'm gonna grab some light sea foam, and I'm just gonna start laying some color down. This is something we do all the time. And we'll go back in and we'll put some low lights. So how is everybody's summer going? We are halfway through summer. I mean, there's kids getting ready to go back to school. How is this possible? Like, time needs to slow down, seriously. I've had a very good, eventful summer, lots of crazy things. Our air conditioner blew, my husband hurt his back, which he's gonna be fine, but definitely crazy, not the norm stuff happening, you know? So I'm glad I had taken that staycation because I needed it. Sometimes you just need a break, you know what I mean? I am looking forward to the holidays, fall, Christmas. I've gotten to see all the Christmas sets and fall sets that are coming out and will be available in September. It's definitely putting me in the mood, giving me all the feels. But I will say I'm having a hard time. There's so many choices. I'm having a hard time figuring out where to start, what I want to highlight, what I want to get for myself, you know? It's a big decision. It's an investment. And there's so much to choose from that I really have to pick and choose now, which is a problem to have, let me tell you. You know, those are the kind of problems you want. Which set am I gonna get? Cleaning it up as I go along a little bit. Now, before I move to the top section, I just want to put, let me grab the dark sea foam, and I'm just going to put some low lights. And I found, I think I need to replace my marker. It's getting kind of dry, guys. I should have got one when I got yours. I'm gonna go in with some light old olive. Let's see. There we go. Not a lot. I want my leaves to be light. Are they light in nature? No clue. But in my picture, they are. I'm just putting little lines, little veins. Okay. And then I'm gonna come back with the light and just smooth it all out. Just blend a little bit. And you really don't have to. You can make it more prominent. It's however you want it to look. Okay, let's just finish up top. Remember to turn your page so you get the most comfortable position when coloring. And I think that's it. I think we got all our leaves. And you can always go back if you missed a spot or you see something you want to hit a little heavier. Okay, now we're gonna start with some light Poppy Parade. And I'm gonna take the bottom, actually I'm gonna take the buds first. We'll fill in those. Ooh. That's really stuck. Just gonna add my color. It's pretty vibrant. So I've got my light down. Now I'm gonna go in with the dark and just put a few, just follow the picture and make a few lines. See how that really makes it just pop? Love. Okay, bottom Poppy. I'm gonna use my paintbrush. I'm just gonna follow the petals. Get the outline going. And pull downward towards the center of the flower and fill it in. want to take your time. Light little strokes. Okay, so I've got that filled in. Now, I'm imagining that there is sun shining on these poppies. And I liked taking some light peach pie and just kind of streaking it, like if the sun's coming down and you put that peach pie on there, believe it or not, it does put some color down and gives it like a warmth. You absolutely don't have to do this. You can just leave it with the Poppy Parade. I liked the combo of the two colors. It's kind of sun-kissed, but that's what I like to do. So it's kind of, the colors are reacting. You're gonna see some streakiness to your flower petals when you do that. And then I'm gonna go in with the dark Poppy Parade. And I'm just, wherever you see the petals overlapping or a shaded area, I'm gonna give that some dark Poppy Parade and create more of a shadowed effect with the color on color. Now I did see in some of the images I looked at of real life poppies that sometimes they're very streaked. So in my first one, I did follow the streaks in the flower and I put more exaggerated lines. I don't know, this one I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna do the shadowing with it and we'll see which one we like better, okay? I'm just gonna do a little bit around the edge. Very minimal. It just gives the illusion of depth, that cup, you know? Then I'm gonna come in around the center of the flower. I'm gonna hit that with my dark as well. Okay. All right, I'm pretty happy with that. Keep working with it until you get it exactly how you want it. Now I'm gonna take some lemon lolly. I'm just gonna fill in the middle of my flower. Some flowers, some poppies have very dark centers. Some had a bright yellow in the pictures I saw. So for these, we're gonna do bright yellow. And then for the outer fringy part, I'm gonna do the bronze. And I'm just gonna make little lines following around with the picture. We'll let that set. We can always come back, do a little touch up, but I want to give paper time to absorb and for the chemical reaction to happen, so I'm just gonna go to my next poppy. We're gonna repeat the process, starting with light Poppy Parade and filling in our petals. Did I overdo it? Maybe a little. I get coloring and like zone, and sometimes I go over the lines. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why, I just like, I'm not paying attention, I guess. Thinking about other things. And that's okay. All right, so we got it filled in with the light. I'm gonna go in with the light peach pie. Just do a little bit. It doesn't make a big difference. It does add like a little warmth to the color, which I liked. And dark. And we're repeating that process of just going in where you have the shadowing. You can follow those lines a little bit. It's not going to be too stark though, because it is the same color, just a little bit darker version. So that's nice. You're not going to have like zebra stripes when you get done, I promise. And I just like to put a little on the edge of the petals as well. These images are so detailed, it makes it easy to know where to shade and highlight and low light and all that. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm gonna go in with the light lemon lolly center. And honestly, these are super fast to color. Sometimes I feel like our pictures take forever, but this one's just flying by. Now it's not a race, and I want you to take breaks, especially for your eyes. Like I do a lot of squinting when I'm coloring, so that's not good. You want to enjoy it. There we go, and we are already on our last poppy for this picture. And we can do a quick cleanup. I have cleanup I have to do right now. I like to hit it if I realize, oopsie. Especially with the red. What you want to do is you want to take that color lifter and push the red where you want it and off of the paper where you don't want it. See? Just push it. And then let it do its thing. And if it's not absolutely perfect, don't get frustrated. It's okay. Nobody's gonna notice that. I promise. side. See how much faster that goes? And smoother. Got that poppy down. And go in with a little peach pie. This tip is getting well used. Now I'm going to go in with the dark, and we're going to finish this up. Follow the lines, follow the edges of your petals, and any shading, shadowing that you see in the picture, like down here, where the petals overlap, basically. I did put a few lines in this one. And I like the way, hitting it dark here. Let's see how that lightened up with the peach pie right there. I like the different modeling of colors. Now, just gonna put my little middle and go in with my bronze a little bit. Okay, super pretty. Let's just do a little bit of cleanup anywhere I might want to. It's pretty good though. Throw some green down over that. Okay. All right. Good enough. I am really happy with it. I hope you guys are enjoying yours. When you get yours all colored and where you want, you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna grab your card making materials. And who found the little surprise I put in your envelopes? I went ahead and bought a sticker maker where you design, print, and make your own stickers. So I made little Stampin' Blend Club stickers for everybody, and I stuck them in there. So put it on something fun. Okay, So all I'm doing is I'm tightly trimming down my paper about 1/4 of an inch from the poppies on each side. I'm going to trim the bottom pretty much right up to the edge of the stem, like that, and then the top as well. Now, when you're using your paper trimmer, look through your clear ruling area and then into the cut canal so that you can judge how far you need to be. So that also that your image is not in the cut canal, because you don't want to cut it. Okay, so once you have it lined up the way you want it, there you go. Easy trim. It doesn't have to be an exact measurement, but this is about 3 3/4 by 4 1/4 if you would like a measurement. Okay? Okay, so we have for card number 1 our colored image. You're going to take your soft seafoam card base, go ahead and fold that on the crease. Give it a good swipe with the bone folder. Now, I sent you some poppy paper, so that's your mat, your back layer. Okay, we're going to be centering our poppies and putting them up towards the top of that mat. This is the inside of our card. And then I have a little strip of the soft seafoam that I just want to throw through the embosser. So let me do that real quick. You guys can emboss it with whatever you have or just leave it as it is. Okay, so I used the Ornate Floral 3D embossing folder. I like that these were petite flowers for that piece. And then for sentiments, I just need some happy birthdays. So, let me see. I'm gonna take them from Sending You Thoughts, the happy birthdays. So let's do that real quick. Some black ink. Now these are red rubber stamps, so they don't need cushion. I'm just going to tap, 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 get my ink on there, and center it. And for the inside, I think I just left it, yeah. I'll write my happy birthday message. So now that we have all our bits prepared, let's just go ahead and put the card together. So what do you think of your poppy coloring on that new paper? Do you see a difference? Does it pop off the page, or is it just, oh, it looks the same? I think it kind of looks the same. I mean, it looks good, but we're good colorers, so that could be why. We're good blenders, right? That's what it is. We don't need special paper. We just are good. Oh my goodness. I'm a little full of it, huh? Okay. And of course, the liquid glue slides all over the place, but doesn't stick where I want it. Here we go. I think that's more user error than glue faults. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to use liquid glue on my mat, but I am not going to use liquid glue on my poppy piece because we don't want it to pucker. So I'm just gonna take my Stampin' Seal, or whatever you got. You could pop this layer up, whatever you gotta do, just don't use liquid glue on it. And I'm gonna come up towards the top and just frame it like that. Now I'm gonna glue down my little soft seafoam piece. And a little bit of that poppy parade sticking out the bottom. A little bit of glue and centering my first scalloped oval. And then I've got some dimensionals over here, so I'm just gonna pop up that happy birthday. Why not? And center that with your other. Oh, there we go. How pretty is this card? So I sent you some diamonds and some holographic gems. You can use whichever ones you would like. I'm going to use the diamonds on mine. On my paper, and then one over by the happy birthday. All right, there's card number 1 finished. Go ahead over to video number 2. Okay guys, that's card 1 finished. Go ahead over to video number 2.